Aditya-L1, our solar class observatory aircraft that has been put into the space to study the sun after the moon. Well, some good new developments on that front as well, because STEPS, which is a Supra thermal spectrometer, that has begun taking information about
data.
Earth's outer external layer particles, and it is also learning about the magnetic scientific experiments that are being carried out by the STEPS payload. Apart from this, there are 7 unique payloads that are part of the Aditya-L1, and these are going to continue to work in the next 3 months when it is in that cruise mode and it's going to finally reach Lagrange point 1. It has performed another maneuver. It has now finally headed towards the trans-Lagrangian point, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a cruise. It's going to be a chill cruise because it doesn't have to do anything. It just has to keep constantly just move there. It's going to take a lot of time. The gravitational highway, what we call it, that has already happened. It is now moving from the Earth to the Earth-Sun L1 point. It is reaching there. But in the meantime, there are several experiments that it is doing. Right, Nancy?
As well. Yeah, I was reading about it, although I don't understand scientific terms much, but I was reading about it, and we are collecting data 50,000 kilometers away from the Earth already.
50,000 kilometers
away from the Earth as well, and the data that is that the STEPS that you just mentioned is going to send is going to help the scientists to talk about the magnetic fields, to they are going to unravel that what are the particles that are present around the solar particles as well. So it's going to it's really helping, and it's going to continue the experiment until it reaches that L1 point, and it's going to continue that experiment after that as well. So once it's still not that close to sun, but the moment it reaches the L1 point, it's still going to give us the scientific information, and I think it's going to definitely help our scientists and the development, and it's going to give a bigger leap to the scientists in solar exploration, because we were talking about the success of Chandrayaan-3, and now we have Aditya-L1, and I have to say this, that after the success of Chandrayaan-3, I think there was not people were not keeping an eye out on the each small developments of a scientific program before this, because now people are actually interested. Oh, 4th maneuver is also completed. Oh, there are going to be 5 maneuvers, and people are keeping a check on it. That is something is very interesting, because the interest that especially the young generation is showing, and there is keeping tabs of the Aditya-L1 mission, that what is the success till now, what is it going to do, why are we studying the sun, what are the scientific objectives of this Aditya-L1 mission. I think it's very important that people are so keen to know what it's going to do, and it's definitely going to give India an upper hand in the space exploration agency, especially because this is something that we're talking about is going to unravel a lot of secrets, answer a lot of questions, especially about the particles, about the all the exploration that can happen, all the experiment, and we are talking about solar energy here, which is going to one way or the other solve the energy crisis that we have today. So I think that is definitely going to solve bigger problems in that sense. So I'm really looking forward to what Aditya-L1 has for the ISRO scientists, and what they can make out of it.
So we're off to Sun Earth L1 point. The trans-Lagrangian point 1 insertion TL1I maneuver is performed successfully, ladies and gentlemen. The spacecraft is now on a trajectory that will take it to the Sun Earth L1 point. It will be injected into an orbit around L1 through a maneuver after about 110 days. That's exactly what I was talking about, 3 months. It's going to take about 3 months. This is the 5th consecutive time ISRO has successfully transferred an object on a trajectory towards another celestial body or location in space, ladies and gentlemen.